Colton Harris-Moore committed 67 felonies in 3 different countries by stealing 6 airplanes, 15 cars, and robbing over 34 homes. He outsmarted the police, the FBI, Homeland Security, and the Canadian Mounties for over 2 years. He did all of this before he could legally vote.
Born in March 1991 on Washington State's Camano Island, Colton grew up in an abusive household that made daily life unbearable.
At 15, he ran away, surviving alone in the dense forests of Camano Island and breaking into empty vacation homes for supplies and left behind credit cards. But Colton wasn't in it for the money. Longing to be a pilot, he'd break into houses to scour online flight manuals and lose himself in flight simulators. News of Colton's crimes soon swept across the island, bringing the police and the FBI to his trail, yet he always managed to disappear into the woods. But his luck ran out just shy of his 17th birthday. Colton was caught and sentenced to 3 years in a maximum security juvenile center, where he devoured books on flying and even planned for college. He was transferred to a minimum security facility for good behavior, from where he ultimately escaped. He returned to Camano Island and his old habits, always one step ahead of the law. At one point, police stumbled upon a clue, a digital camera. On it, a smirking selfie, as if taunting the police. Colton's exploits went viral, making him a folk hero. The press dubbed him the Barefoot Bandit after security cameras caught him fleeing a crime scene shoeless. Needing cash, he broke into a grocery store, stealing thousands of dollars and leaving a chalk trail of footprints, seemingly to taunt authorities once again. Days later, on May 10, 2010, a veterinary clinic found $100 and a note on its door from the bandit that read, "Drove by, had some extra cash. Please use this money for the care of animals." He finally lived his dream, stealing a Cessna to escape once again, flying 300 miles before crash landing after several brushes with death. The authorities found the plane, but not Colton. With Homeland Security hot on his heels, he stole another plane, planning to fly to Cuba, but he ran out of fuel and crash landed in the Bahamas. Now, with the island's authorities closing in, Colton stole yet another boat. The police gave chase. He grounded on a sandbar, and finally, after 2 years on the run, he was trapped. U.S. prosecutors hit him with 67 felonies and valued the thefts at $1.4 million, yet he received only 6 years behind bars. He later sold his life story to 20th Century Fox, with the proceeds going towards restitution. In a 2019 interview, Colton admitted he'd been an arrogant teenager. Soon after, he wiped his social media and vanished from public life, leaving behind only the legend of the Barefoot Bandit.